Hello everybody, Tom Ellsworth, the Biz Doc, with another quick stat that comes from one of your questions. And your question was very interesting. It was, is YouTube losing to social media? Now I know why you asked that, because there were some articles that was in the Wall Street Journal talking about video consumption. And you have old cable and satellite, then you had new cable and satellite, sometimes called over-the-top streaming, and that was YouTube TV and Hulu, because remember, it's a big stack of channels, just like paying for cable. Then from there you have, no, I'm not going to pay for all that, but I will pay for Netflix on demand, I will pay for Peacock on demand over here, whatever. Get it? So the question was, all that TV time was being slowly taken by what they call streaming, but the chapter one of streaming, Hulu, was like cable, get it? Then you go to Netflix, where it's simply on demand. Then now guess what's happening? Social media is taking up the time. So there were articles about that, and I bet one of you saw that article, and then like 60 other people liked that question, is YouTube losing to social media? So that's where the question's coming from. Now let's go look into it, because it's a great question, and there's a surprising answer. So, yes, video on social media is going nuts. Take a look at this. This is the average daily watch time for each platform. You ready for this? TikTok users spend 2.5 hours, 2.48 hours, 2.5 on Instagram, 2 hours and 15 minutes on Facebook, and just a little over 2 hours on YouTube. And you can see everybody's growing. TikTok's growing. Instagram's going a lot. Facebook grew a lot. 23, but then 24, they're just up a bit. But remember, we're only halfway through 24. We're right here in mid-July. And then actually YouTube is down, and then there's Discord, you know, the favorite platform for the gamers, for communications and whatnot. So what does all this mean? This has got to be coming from somewhere. Guess where it's coming from? It's coming from traditional cable or streaming and Netflix. People are watching more. So what does this tell us? This tells us that there's more video watching going on. Well, how much more? I was curious about that. Okay, so there's more video going on, but how do you compare it to streaming and other things? I dug in and I found some facts. So what's going on? 40% of ages 13 to 24 say they second screen. What is second screen? Second screen is where you sit there like this, you're watching the movie, and every now and then you're looking down, and you're actually second screening. But second screening isn't just waiting for a text. Oh, DoorDash guy is here. And you come back in with your dinner. No, second screening is actually deep into social, and you actually might be watching a video with sound while you're sitting there watching Lord of the Rings on Netflix with your friend who's sitting in the other chair. Second screen. And it's not rude. It's not considered odd. This is the way the generation is doing it. So they say they second screen most of the time while watching TV. And TV means traditional cable, you're still living at home, over the top, Hulu, YouTube TV, or streaming, Netflix, Peacock, whatever else, getting the movie you want. Amazon Prime Video, whatever that is. And those aren't just movies. It's things like, all the House of Cards series and things like this that are available on streaming on demand. Then 58% of 13 to 24, you know what they said? I'm spending less time watching the regular TV. And what they meant by that is cable or over-the-top, Hulu, YouTube TV programming, like ESPN Sports Center, CNN News, Fox News, The typical TV, instead, they're watching what they want on-demand streaming, and they're getting most of their news from social media. Very interesting. Then video is now 60% of social media. So I went back and looked, and let's go back really fast and go look at this. All of this increase, this is 60% of what happens on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook on average is video. Remember when you would get on Facebook and you would just scroll down, there was news stories, links, everything like this? Wow, all that, well, guess what? That's only 40% of it. Or your friend posting a picture of their family and there's a little story under it. Hey, this is a birthday for my grandma, isn't she sweet? All that. That's down to 40%. 60% of what people do on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok is now watch video. Now, if the video of grandma is she's tripping and falling into the cake, Okay, that's a cool video. People are watching that. That would count as video. But you see what I mean? It's less scanning and more video. Very interesting. And TikTok, remember when it started out? 15 seconds, boom, 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 which I never understood, but you know, my nieces and nephews and people that watch TikTok did. Then they increased it. They are now testing 60-minute length for uploads. Guess what that means? Podcast. Podcasts can now rebroadcast on TikTok if the test is successful and they put in the subscription service. Guess what? So TikTok is now aiming at some of the Spotify money and aiming at some of the YouTube money for podcasts and long form. That's what's going on. So when you see an article that says, you know, that YouTube was having some challenges, what it is as a standalone video, they are growing less fast than Instagram and TikTok and even Facebook. However, it's all being taken from traditional as people spend more time on video. 60% of social is now video, and in the key demographic, they're not even watching traditional TV. They get their news, sports, and everything else they want on social media. That's what's going on YouTube. They're not going away, but they're certainly facing competition. I will see you next time with another quick stat. Tom Mills with the Biz Doc here, and I want to talk to you about a very exciting conference, the Vault 2024, for entrepreneurs and leaders around the world. If you're looking to get advice, insights, and things that are going to help you grow profitably, and expand and achieve the dream for your business, the Vault 2024 is where you're going to find it. Founded by Patrick Bet-David, and this year he will be interviewing on stage Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson to talk about his tequila company and his own entrepreneurial journey. You'll find out that just because you're a celebrity and you have the money doesn't guarantee success. There's hard work, there's trials and tribulations, and Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, is going to talk about that. You'll also hear from Patrick Bet-David on sales, leadership, management. The Vault 2024, Palm Beach, Florida. See you there. If you like this case study video, maybe check out this one or this one from the Biz Doc archive. More information to help you know the story and drive your business.